The federal government announced in February 1986 that Badgerys Creek had been chosen as the location for a second major airport for Sydney. The federal government then undertook a series of land acquisitions for the site, primarily during the period of 1986 to 1991, and spent approximately $170 million. The resulting site totaled 1,780 hectares or 4,400 acres. However, following the purchase, the decision was made by the government that consultation of a third runway at Sydney Airport was more appropriate, and all work on the site was halted. The runway, which was built on reclaimed land, was opened in 1994. Despite the expansion, concerns remained that Kingsford Smith Airport would run out of capacity by 2030, especially since the introduction of strict night flying restrictions in 1995. Planning for a second airport thus began and in earnest in 2008. A 3,200-page joint federal and New South Wales governments studied release in 2012 concluded that Badgerys Creek was clearly the best site for a much-needed second airport for Sydney, and recommended that planning should start. On the 15th of April 2014, the federal government announced that Badgerys Creek would be the site of the second Sydney airport. In September 2008, construction works began at Badgerys Creek Airport site. On the 4th of March 2019, the federal government proclaimed that the airport would be named Nacy Bird Walton International Airport in honour of the Australian aviator Nacy Bird Walton. New South Gladys Gerard-Bricklian stated that the naming is an absolute inspiring choice as the name for the new airport. Australia Prime Minister Scott Morrison stated that we now recognise Australia's greatest female aviation pioneer in the naming of the airport, and members of Walton's family stated that they were extremely excited and thrilled, and it's just a huge honour for their mother and grandmother. On December 10, 2020, a light aircraft made an emergency landing on earthworks at the construction site, which was the airport's first arrival. Well, that's an early timeline for the airport. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've made it this far, look out for my next video, which will be about the geography of the site of the Nacy Bird Walton New International Airport. Thanks for watching.